Would you rather be in a Julie Taymor adaptation of a Shakespearean play or go back in time and attend an original play at the Globe?
Oh my. I would have to say I would love to go back and actually be at the Globe Theater, only because I have to wonder exactly what that show would have been like. I don't think it would have been quiet and orderly like it is, like they
No.
are today.
Oh, it was
I
dirty
think it would
and
have been
loud and gross.
yes, noisy craziness going on back then. It must have been wild.
And
So it
so
would be
gross.
fascinating to go back and do something like that, But I have to honestly say that what I do like is classics that are done in an alternate style and a modern style. So I gotta say that would also be something I would enjoy a great deal. Is doing a Shakespearean piece that's done not in the classical style, but in the modern style. Modern sets, modern costumes, modern everything. Yeah, I've actually done one like that. I did Barabbas, which was a classical piece here in Los Angeles years ago, and the director was just amazing. It was just he did a wonderful job of directing it. Steinwinge was his name, and we did it totally. And I say in a modern sense, but it was a contemporary sense. So the dungeon was basically the belly of a sewer system. You know what I mean? Where Barabbas is being held prisoner. It looks like the scaffolding and pipes and all kinds of industrial stuff coming through, and that was the prison, And the Pontius Pilate had a white tuxedo jacket with a gold breastplate on under it, and it tucks.
Oh.
It was the coolest thing in the world.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That sounds cool.
Very cool. All right, here's our next one. This one's a little more on the silly side, Tim.
Right.
Okay. So before every one of your performances, would you rather have to eat a ghost pepper or drink 5 glasses of milk?
Oh, I'll do the 5 glasses of milk.
Okay.
Because I like milk. I drink it all the time. Not so crazy about burning and scalding my mouth to pieces. No, thank you.
You don't want to not feel your tongue?
Yeah, I don't want to I don't want to start sweating and tearing up and my nose running and all that good stuff before coming on stage. No, thank you.
Okay, milk it is. Calcium, good for your bones. So I love it. All right.
All right, next one is, would you rather own a BB King original guitar or own an original Chuck Berry guitar?
That's a good question. Chuck was playing, I think it was back then, he might have been playing a Guild semi hollow body acoustic. I don't know if he was playing Gibson. I think it was a Guild. Chuck BB King played a Gibson 335. I do like the 335 over the other one a little bit, but not by much, because both of them are very similar. And I have to double check and see if Chuck's guitar was. And somebody who's listening or watching, I guess you guys have people that are able to. You can have them Google and see what kind of guitar Chuck Berry played. Yeah, I don't know, because I think it was I want to say it was a Gretsch or Guild, but it could have been a Gibson. I like the Gibson 335, which is BB King's guitar.
Okay, so we want to know what kind of guitar Chuck had?
Yeah, Chuck Berry. What was his favorite? Yeah, what was the guitar he played the most?
All right, guys.
I think it was, because BB came in. He started around the same time that Chuck came, but maybe a little bit later. But he had the same guitar all the time. Lucille was a 335 Gibson. I don't know about Chuck.
Okay. Well, hopefully we can get an answer. We appreciate y'all looking it up. Okay, so here's the next one. Would you rather act in an adaptation of the first play you ever read, or act in a reboot of the first movie you fell in love with?
Oh, I would probably say the first a reboot of the first movie that I fell in love with.
Which was?
That would be such a nostalgic sort of homage to films. So that would be and I can't honestly remember what the first movie was that I saw, as I would have been just a little pipsqueak at the time. It could have been anything from Wizard of Oz to whatever. I don't remember what the first movie was that I ever saw, to be honest with you.
Okay.
But it's back there in the Wizard of Oz time. You know what I mean? It would have been something along that lines coming up, you know.
Okay, so we're getting Gibson 3S 355, and someone also said Gibson E350T. So we're getting some.
Those are both Gibsons. So both those guitars are basically the same. BB King's is more recent. The 335 is more recent, and the other one that Chuck is playing is an older model. There's just some different slight variations on that model. It's basically an acoustic. It's a semi-hollow body electric is what it is.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, lovely.
Danica, next one.
All right. Would you rather
This one's silly too, Tim.
have to wear Vulcan ears every time you go out for dinner, or have to speak in Klingon every time you meet someone new?
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a tricky one. Because I think that if I had to take the choice between the two, I'd probably do speak the Klingon, only because otherwise I'm sitting there at dinner with the ears on everywhere I go. So that's probably not going to be the best thing. So I have to speak, I think, in speaking Klingon would be the first one, because it doesn't have to be long. It just has to be a phrase, you know.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. All right. Good
Say
choice. All right. We got two more. So, Tim, would you rather do or write the soundtrack to a video game, or have your likeness used for the main character of a video game?
Oh, that's cool. I would probably say I would prefer to have the likeness used as the main character of a video game. And that's only because I've written a couple of pieces for independent movies here and there, but I don't do that much songwriting. So it would be as an entire soundtrack for a video game, that would take a while for me to be able to do that. So because I don't do as much writing, and it would have to be it would be a score rather than, you know, just a litany of songs. You know, they probably want some score, underscore, and I don't do that much. I don't compose as an arranger. You need an arranger and a composer. So I would say being an actor and having the character in a video game would be very cool. That would be great.
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right, Danica, last one.
Oh boy, would you rather have Rod Serling narrate your life, or have DJ Jazzy Jeff and French Prince rap a recap of your day? I mean, where did it go wrong?
Now that's a good one. That is a really good one. There is a plus and minus on both of those.
Oh boy, okay.
It's cool. It is, because I worked with Will Smith. He's actually a really nice guy. But it would be fun to have them do a Jazzy recap of my day for sure. Now you got day on one and you got life on the other. So I think you got to make those even, right? I mean,
so Rod Serling narrating your life, so that would happen, you know, as things are progressively happening. So you would always hear Rod, you know, recapping, and then with the other one, it's just at the end of the day, your day is over. Here they come. They're said, Tim, we're rapping for you. You know, it's.
Oh man, I can't. That's going to be too tough, because I love Rod Serling. Rod is the best. I would edge it just slightly in favor of Rod, but I gotta say, you know, that it would be a very interesting experience having the rap stuff at the end of the day. To be honest with you, that would be a big fat howl. One's going to be really, really funny. One's going to be very, very strange.
Yeah.
True that.
What if we put them together?
That would be
One
even more
narrates
strange.
during the day, and the end of that day is then recapped.
Yeah, that's what you do. During the day, it's Rod, and then at the end of the day, it's these guys. Yeah.
Perfect.
There you go. That's the
Perfect.
format. Yeah.
All right.
Very cool.